ever been in the middle of explaining something to a patient and then suddenly you realize that they're not really listening to you? They're nodding up and down, but they're not really hearing you. If so, you're not alone. And while you may think that it has something to do with your accent, it's not. In this video, I'm going to show you why your patients disconnect mid-conversation and exactly what to do to fix this today. Because when your words don't land, your care suffers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Frustrated to Fluent. I'm Devin Bruce. I'm the founder and CEO of the English Communication Academy. We help non-native English speakers in healthcare communicate effectively with their patients, colleagues, and staff. And if you've ever been in the middle of explaining something to a patient and then you get that aha moment that they're just not listening to you, and the weight of that, they're nodding up and down, but they're not really hearing you, this video is for you. When I tell people what I do, something that I hear often is, I wish my doctor would speak with me, not speak at me. So in this video, I'm going to show you why your patients disconnect mid-conversation and exactly what to do so you can start fixing it today. All right, let's get to it. When it comes to dealing with your patients, this is something that a lot of people understand, but they don't fully realize. Patients are overwhelmed. They're dealing with stress, fear, confusion, and maybe even pain. So when a non-native English speaker speaks with too much information, too fast, and without clear emotional signals, then your patients shut down. It's not that they don't care. It's just that their brain literally can't process what you're saying. This is especially true for non-native English speakers in healthcare because you may speak more formally. You might be trying to speak perfectly. You might be focused on grammar or your accent. But when you focus on those things, they unintentionally create more distance with your patients. And when that happens, your patients, they smile, they nod along, but they walk away not really fully understanding what's going on. And that's just not only frustrating, it's also dangerous. Now, let's break down the 3 most common mistakes non-native English speaking healthcare professionals make when dealing with patients. Number 1, over-explaining. I understand that you want to be clear, so you explain everything in detail. But sometimes you're explaining with too much detail. And when you explain with too much information at once, that equals overload. In this case, less is more. Number 2, using technical or very formal language. Phrases like administer the medication or per your blood panel, that might be medically accurate, but they don't connect with your patients. Patients shut down when they hear that medical English, especially if they're in a stressful situation with you. And number 3, a flat or rushed delivery. When we're nervous or tired, we speak fast, flat, or robotic. That makes it so hard for patients to stay engaged. So your tone matters just as much as your words. When you make these kinds of mistakes, not only does it lose trust with your patients, but they don't understand you, and that can be dangerous. Now, having said that, here is how to fix those mistakes and to keep your patients engaged. Something that you can start using right now is the 1 idea at a time rule. This is where you break your message into small, clear chunks. You say 1 idea, then pause. That allows them to process what you're saying. Then you move on. For example, you could say, you need to take this pill twice a day. Brief pause. Morning and night. Brief pause. With food. Brief pause. Now, obviously, you want to be careful with those pauses. You don't want to be too long with those. And it might feel too slow, especially if you're used to speaking very fast. But for your patients, they're understanding what you're saying because your words feel safe and they feel clear. Another thing that you can start doing is connecting with your patients first. This is so helpful when you have to give them instructions. So the way to do this is to try to connect with how they're feeling. There's a number of ways that you can do this. You can say something like, I know this can be overwhelming, or let's take it step by step. This not only builds trust with your patients, but it makes it so much easier for them to absorb your words. Now, this next tip is really important because a lot of non native English speakers do this unintentionally. And something that you can fix right now is to check the understanding without saying, do you understand? When you say that with the wrong tone, it can make your patient immediately shut down. So instead of saying that, you can say something like, can you tell me how you'll take this at home? Or what will you say to your family when they ask what the doctor said? These are called teach back questions, and they're more effective than just saying, do you understand? Or you got it. This will really help you connect with your patient without them feeling like you're being rude. Now, I want you to know something. If you are talking to your patient and you can feel that they're not really listening to you, don't internalize that. You are not a bad doctor. You are not a bad nurse or healthcare worker. Don't turn this into guilt or shame. It happens, and that's okay. You're watching this video, that means you're trying to fix it. That's amazing. You can use this as your opportunity to fix this without guilt. And you can do this without trying to fix your accent or using these big fancy $1 million words or focusing so much on your grammar. All you need to do to connect with your patients more is to slow down, connect emotionally with them, and make sure that you're using clear, everyday English. Because communication, it's not about being perfect, it's about being understood. All right, if this video helped you, please hit like and subscribe. I post new videos every week to help you build real world fluency in healthcare settings. Also, please share this with other non native English speakers in healthcare. I am on a mission to close the English gap. And if you want some more tips like this, please download my free guide 10 phrases every healthcare professional should know. It's jam packed with phrases that you use every single day in healthcare. It tells you when to say it, when not to say it, the right tone, the right pace, and the examples are something that you see every day. If you want to download that, the link is in the description. And if you like this video, check these other videos out too. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.